All right, no exaggeration. I'm literally going live for my safety right. Park police is all over my ass. They just drove by, videotaping me. They're sitting right there, keeping an eye on me. Guys, I'm literally armed with a camera. See, there's two things that cops, law enforcers, agents of Washington's District of Criminals don't want, that don't like, they can't stand, they can't tolerate. People who question their authority and people with video cameras. It's ridiculous. I'm not kidding you. I'm literally thinking that something's going to go down just because I questioned what section it is, what rule it is, what policy it is, where you can't have a camera when your signage says green light on camera. I'm in Washington, D.C. I mean, what? I just talked to Trish. She's like, what do you expect? You're in like the least segment of America, it's the least free segment of America that you could possibly be in, this 10 square miles of sheer tyranny. Unbelievable. Basically, I'm just keeping this on for my safety. Isn't that crazy? I stick a camera in a cop's face and they get pissed off. What's your name, sir? Where do you live? Give me your information. I've got my body cam rolling. There's probably about 6 more hours of power left on it. My concern is my parking meter is running out. You know, it's really easy for people to find out who you are, where you live. They have facial recognition, and they don't even need that. I mean, it's not like I'm hiding. I have a YouTube channel with 200 something thousand subscribers. It's not like it's going to be hard to find me. I bet as soon as I get past this, here's my bet. As soon as I get past this tent, if I go past that tent out of their view and just stand behind it for a second and pretend like I disappear, I bet they move from their position. Because they've been instructed to keep an eye on me. Keep a close eye on that guy. He's a threat to our democracy because he's got a camera. So they're sitting right there. You know what? I'm gonna sit on this park bench right here, right out of their view, just to see what they do. And it's like I got this Carhartt jacket on. I don't see anybody else out here with a Carhartt on. This color. There's already 2 patrol cars on me. I might as well wait for the rest of them to come. Hello, sir. We're here to violate your rights. I guess they had the March for Life right there. Rally this weekend. Yep, here comes another one. Look. Right beyond this lady's right there. See that other one? The SUV that just pulled in? What is it? Red alert for the guy with the camera? Red alert. We got a guy with the camera. He went behind that tent. We don't know where he is now. He could be armed, dangerous. Oh, you know another thing. Another thing it could be is I was joking on the live stream about, we need you disarmed, and the lady said, "Are you armed, sir?" And that kind of made her a little bit squeamish, I think. I'm gonna walk in line of sight of this tent and see if I can drum them out. What an amazing time we live in, guys. Cat and mouse. Gosh, I guess they'd really freak out if I went to the Capitol building. Yeah, that's probably what freaked them out, is the joke about being armed. A 4th one just pulled up. Amazing. Amazing. It's the home of the Federal Reserve right here. I'm sure they got their binoculars out. There's no telling what kind of technology Park Police has to keep an eye on crowds around here. I'm just gonna keep on rolling. I really don't want to go back to the car. It doesn't matter. Who cares? It doesn't matter. I'm not hard to find. What are you guys saying? Here, you don't want to look at my ugly mug. Look at some of the buildings we paid for. We didn't want to pay for them, but they forced us. Tyrants, man. Yep. Cameras. LOL says air cooled. Scream, I love Jews. I love Jews. But you don't understand. That's so funny. Go back. They started following me right after I crossed the street. The Fed cop in the Washington Monument came out. He was writing stuff. He went inside, started talking on the phone. They both were looking outside at me. For all I know, they had binoculars. And then right when I crossed the street, I think that's Constitution Avenue or whatever that is back there. Whatever that street is. In between the Washington Monument and the Capitol building. Well, there's one more street right here. But as soon as I crossed that street, park police, the guy got real close to me, probably within 5 feet, rolled by and just kind of coasted by me with a video camera in my face, recording me. Taking one for the team. Yeah. I don't want to spend the night in jail. Am I voting? What the hell am I going to vote for? Something in this sewer pit? Nothing that comes out of this sewer pit is any good, guys. I'll tell you that. What's this building? I don't know. Maybe I'll duck in here into the Smithsonian. How's that? I think this is the Smithsonian. They must have seen your YouTube videos. I don't know. I don't know if they're onto that yet. Could be. Yeah, I'm sure Trump will keep me safe like he's keeping Julian Assange safe, like he's keeping Bradley Manning safe, like he's keeping Ross Ulbricht safe. Yeah. I'm sure he's going to keep us safe like he's keeping, he knows about Schaefer Cox and Jeff Winehouse. Yeah. Trust Trump, huh? He'll keep you safe, Brian. I'm in the swamp. I know. I'm in the swamp to confirm that it is undrainable. It's the undrainable swamp. You can't drain this thing. You have to get a bulldozer and just remove it. Tear it out by the roots. Yeah, it is a satanic stronghold. I believe that. I mean, I don't know what you mean by satanic. But whatever forces of darkness are at work here, they're working 24/7. They're parked right down there behind that tree. It was unmistakable. It wasn't one of those, oh, Brian, you're being an alarmist. It was unmistakable. He rolled by me, recording me, and as soon as he got past me, he put his camera away. And then he went to go talk to the other cop. You know what? Maybe I should, this is the Smithsonian Visitor Center. You guys want to go to the Smithsonian? What do you guys want to do? This is the Smithsonian Visitor Center. Who wants to go to the Smithsonian? Look at this thing. Look at this building. I haven't been in the Smithsonian since I was 10. Do it? Okay. Look at this architecture. That is just beautiful. Look at that. That rope architecture right there. That is so beautiful. Look at how ornate. Man, people knew what they were doing back then. Money, money, money. James Smithson, founder of the Smithsonian Institute. who died at Genoa, Italy, June 26, 1829. His remains were brought to the United States in 1904 for reinterment in the care of the institution he founded. So they want us to believe that James Smithson's remains are in there, right? Yeah, we'll believe that one. Erected by the Regents. Hey James, how you feeling there, buddy? Got the all-seeing eye going on there. James Smithson holds his own skull while his wife Maybelle leaves for Italy. Misdirection? I would not doubt it. (1865 to 1829). All right, let's go see what's in here. I'm sure I'm gonna have to take all this camera equipment off. Hey, how you doing, man? Oh yeah. I'm putting you guys down. Don't take my Chick-fil-A though. I need my Chick-fil-A. There you go. We good? Thanks. Have a good one. Okay, what are we looking at here? This is not the Smithsonian Institute I recognize. They definitely didn't have that kind of thing when I was a kid. The Smithsonian Channel, I'm sure there's no propaganda going over on that. I don't know. I'm not really interested in this. I want to see the Spirit of St. Louis. This isn't what I remember the Smithsonian to be. What do you think, guys? Space Museum, maybe? What is all this? We are in the Smithsonian, but I don't think it's, I don't know. They say it's the Smithsonian, but it's not the main Smithsonian. That is a cool chair. Look at that. They don't do it like that anymore. You don't see artistry like that anymore. That looks cool. Circle, what does it say? 1858? Yeah, this isn't what I remember. What do you guys think? Aeronautics and Space Museum? Would that be better? Look at these doors. I'm the only one. I'm literally the only one in here. Look at these things. That is just freaking cool. Look at that door. That is so cool. God, that is just a cool door. Yeah, see, I don't know. I'm not really interested. I'm not an artsy. I mean, I can appreciate art, but I want to see like I want to see the first plane, you know, from Kitty Hawk. I don't know what this stuff is. Looks like a bunch of junk just to get a bunch of people in here. What's that? Gibson electric guitar. Yeah, this isn't interesting to me. That architecture right there that is cool. Yeah, he's in the Smithsonian right now. Yeah, you're not gonna believe what he did at the Washington Monument. He freaking had a camera. Oh my God. Oh my God. He had a camera in the security section. We need to get him. He's got a Carhartt jacket on. He's looking at the peacock in the Smithsonian. He's acting like a tourist. Oh my God. Yeah, clear out the building. Look, I mean, guys, literally, did they clear out the building or something? There's nobody here. Okay, we know what your name is. We know you have a channel. We've got you surrounded. Take the camera out of your hands and come out with your hands up. God, man. This is not interesting to me at all. Models. I don't want to see models. I want to see the real thing. There's literally nobody in that side of the building, guys. Yeah, I did shower this morning. I don't stink. Didn't eat onions. God, I can't shake this feeling of being watched. Where's the Aeronautics and Space Museum? Where's the Aeronautics and Space Museum?
That one's right. We're here, so it's just right over here.
Okay, so it's to this side or that side?
Yeah, it's this way.
That way?
Yeah.
Thank you very much.
Yeah, sure.
I appreciate it. Yeah, let's go to the Air and Space Museum. Yeah, Daddy, let's go to the Air and Space Museum. How long till we get there? Well, it should be right next door, son. Okay. Are we there yet? Well, no, we're not there yet. Hang on. Are the park police still following us, Dad? Don't be paranoid, son. We're in Washington, D.C., probably one of the safest places in the United States of America. If any place is going to uphold your Fourth Amendment rights and your First Amendment right to film wherever the frick you want to, it's Washington, D.C. Okay, Dad, I believe everything you say. Okay, well, believe everything I say, but don't believe that last thing. Look at this squirrel right here. Look at him. Come here, squirrel. You know you're domesticated. Come here, little squirrel. Unbelievable. I've never seen grown people so scared of a camera in my life. Ever. Have you guys? Is this a new phenomenon? You put a camera in an adult's face and they just melt into smithereens? And they start thinking that, I mean, you might as well have I'm not even going to say fire ARM. Because who knows, these light poles might be wired for sound. There's cameras all over this place, guys. See, if park police was smart, they would have undercover park police. And that guy on the bike, he would have a wireless mic out of his ear and he'd say, yeah, he's entering the Air and Space Museum. This is the Arts and Industries building. It's not Air and Space. Have I been misled or did I miss something? That's the main building that I was just in. Rose Garden. No, that's not what we want. Arts and Industries building. Not remembering that. We'll go in there though. This is the Smithsonian. Building closed. Contact security office for access. Building's closed. What? See. Well, it would have been nice if she told me that. Huh. Well, we are getting closer to the AOC's home. Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez. Hello, is Alexandria on? Can she play? Can she come out and play? I had a dream last night about encountering AOC in the halls of Congress and walking up to her like a country bumpkin and saying, let me turn this around. Hey, just acting all just Andy Griffith, acting like Barney. Oh, hey, Miss Cortez, I'll tell you, you have a solid constituency in Oklahoma. I know, it's red. It's mostly red, but I'll tell you what, we got our blue shoes on for you, sweetie. We love you and we love your Green Deal. I'll tell you what, we're going to support you till the cows come home. You know, little play on the Green New Deal, because you got to let them know, hey, we love you. You gotta bow down and kiss the ring if you want a little, you know, kind of an interview. Hey, how's it going, man? You gotta butter them up. You know what I mean? Hey, Alexandria. Oh my God, we got a whole slew of Oklahomans, beer drinking, keg guzzling Oklahomans who just love to have you come to their state. And boy, you got our vote. Oh my God. Cut out more of those cow farts and you got us hook, line, and sinker, baby. Show us a little leg, AOC. Trish, I'm kidding. Trish, I'm kidding about AOC's legs. I'm just joking. What is this building? This is quite a unique building. Check this out, guys. Wow. Look at that. Guys, think of the architecture of this, okay? There's double pillar, double pillar, double pillar, double pillar, and then you have this span right here. But it's a curvature span. Wow, that is just the Lee Ufan open dimension. Lee, hats off to you, man. This qualifies for being on Modern Marvels, guys. So I guess the white thing would be the truss structure. See how thick the truss has to be to support this span right here? Because you're literally talking from here to here. The span is what? God, it's huge. It's huge. It's like probably 30 yards. No, it's got to be more than 30 yards. Look, the camera doesn't do it justice. Let me get in the center of this thing. Well, I can't because that's there. But look, you got a pillar there, basically, a double pillar there, double pillar, and then you got this huge span, unsupported, like with a center support. That is just freaking cool. That is just freaking cool. Now I want to know what's inside of this. Here, what is that? Hirscher room? I don't know what that is. I don't know. I'm gonna make my way to the Capitol. This is cool though. Holy freak! I just think that's cool. And then it's open. It's open air. Look at that. Getting dizzy yet? Getting dizzy. Getting dizzy. Getting dizzy. It's open air. Wow. Good job, Lee Ufan. Lee Ufan open dimension. Oh, maybe it has the dimensions here. That is freaking cool, guys. Look at this. Support, span, support, span, support, span. We are here. Museum lobby. Widely renowned as one of the most important artists of the past half century, painter, sculptor, poet, Lee Ufan. 1936. Incredible. This is an incredible structure. But alas, we must move on. God, look at that grass. It's perfect. It's not even burnt out. It makes you want to just roll in it. Eat some of it if you're hungry. I'm gonna walk up and touch this rock right here. Just to say I've done it. Tag, you're it. This is pretty cool, guys. I mean, I know I've said this before, but it's pretty impressive what you can do with trillions of extorted tax dollars. Hey, I just realized my body cam's still rolling. I got all that stuff on body cam. Good. I'm glad, because I know on the live stream when they kicked me out of the... Wow, that's loud. That is a loud siren. Man, I don't know what it is. What the heck? Come on, they got to get high impact flicks. Move out of the way. Jeez. I don't know what it is, but with that siren, maybe it's because it's bouncing off all these buildings. That was extremely loud. Making our way to the Capitol so we can talk to AOC. I got an appointment with her. No, just kidding. I'm gonna talk to her about the Green New Steel. butter her up with a little couple kind words, and then pow, right in the kisser. Babe, I hope you didn't mind me saying that thing about Ocasio's legs. It was a joke, babe. Hello? Babe? Babe, are you there? I know she's watching. She was like, get the hell out of DC. What are you doing there? Don't you realize you're in the belly of the beast? Here we go. What? Now, Johnny, watch both ways before you cross the street. And look behind you and make sure park police aren't following you. You always want to include that in your repertoire of safety techniques. Make sure park police aren't following you. Where are you, park police? You know, Jimmy, I'm not so sure that's a camera he's got there. It looked pretty deadly. And the way he walked into the Washington Monument really is a testament to the fact that he may actually be a stalker type terrorist. We just don't know, Jimmy, and we have to be careful. So make something up. Tell them there's a policy. Tell them there's a policy that prohibits the general public from walking into the Washington Monument in a secure area. Tell them that policy states that you cannot walk into the secured area with a camera, even though our sign shows that you can. It green lights you. So there's a conflict. They got signage that says you can, and Cracker Jack's badge wearing federal agents that say you can't. And then the guy wants to take my camera. I'm sorry, you ain't touching my property. And I think his fingerprints did graze my property. How can you possibly get a job as a federal employee, as a public servant, and think you can touch a private person's property? I don't get that. Somebody explain that to me. Maybe if you officers are watching on live stream, you could explain that to me. Guys, go back to that last video. I get kicked out of the Washington Monument for simply holding a camera when there was no signage stating that I need to put my camera away. So obviously I'm going to record. Lady got skittish. Probably sent a signal to the cops inside. They didn't like it. They wanted to exert their power and authority over me because that's what badged tyrants do. And the rest is YouTube history. What is this building? God, don't you just want to pull a Rocky and just, I do. Don't you just want to pull a Rocky and just getting stronger? All right, we're taking a detour because we're pulling a Rocky. I know this ain't Philly, but we're going up those steps right there. Getting stronger. Ah, ah. I like that quote from, what is it, Rocky 6 or Rocky 23? What are they on now? Life's not about how hard you can hit. It's about how hard you can get hit and still get up and still keep going. That's what it's about. Dang, I should have parked here on this street. I'm kind of glad I didn't now, though. I did one of those parking apps. No doubt they're tapped into the parking apps. They would just have to find which well, it's a rental car, so well, they can trace who's renting the rental car. I don't know. We are doing the Rocky thing, guys. Just want to let you know. I don't have my gray sweats on, but jeans and a Carhartt jacket will do just nicely. This is Washington's District of Criminals. Oh, there's the Air and... Wait, that's the Air and Space Museum. They're open. Okay, we're doing the Rocky first. But Dad, when are we going to get there? Hold on, kids. But I really got to go to the bathroom. I mean, I really have to go to the bathroom. I need raw egg. Hey, that's the beginning of that scene, isn't it, Rika? The beginning of, if anybody asks you a trivia question about what movie began with a guy cracking raw eggs into a cup and drinking it, that's Rocky 1. You're right. Okay, here we go. Da-da-da. These people think I'm crazy. Da, da-da-da. These people really think I'm crazy. Da-da-da. 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 I know it's not Philly, guys. Come on. I can dream. A man can dream. Da-da-da-da-da-da. Da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da. Getting stronger. Yeah, we made it. Okay, let's go to the Smithsonian. You're nuts. Hey, who's talking there? I'm nuts. Out here putting my head on the chopping block for you guys. You want me to go to Comet Pizza and get poisoned there? Meet James A., 49th most powerful man in Washington, D.C. Owns a pizza joint. How's that work? GQ magazine says that James A., I'm not going to say his name because that'll trip off the algos, and we know we live in a censorship and suppression society. James A., a pizza parlor owner. Huh. 49th most powerful person in this place, Washington's District of Criminals. How does that work? How does that even work? I don't know. I gotta check I did the parking meter with. All right, sorry guys. I was checking my parking app. I guess I can't be live streaming at the same time. All right, I got 34 minutes before my parking meter runs out, so I need to make some tracks. That's the National Air and Space Museum. Birds ate half of that, the right half of that banner right there. And we'll just take a quick look, see if we can see the Spirit of St. Louis and the plane for the first flight of the Kitty Hawk. Man, I really wanted to make it to the Capitol building. Hopefully using this app, I can replenish the meter. Does anybody know about these state park apps? Can I replenish the meter on the app? Or is it because it says 3 hour maximum and I did the maximum? Let me get my glasses on so I can read it. Just think, we were over there on those steps right there. Sorry folks, park's closed. Wait. What is that? Planes, trains, and no, what is that? Vacation for John Candy? Sorry folks, park's closed. Moose out front, should have told you. Remember that? That guy was just lovable, John Candy. Rule number 1 in DC, don't trust politicians. Rule number 2, don't get run over by a car. This is the National Air and Space Museum. Free admission. That's exit. I hate being corralled. Sorry, I keep snorting. Oh, today's hours to 5:30? Shoot. I'm kind of excited about this. Of all the buildings I remember as a kid, this is the one. It looks like it's changed a lot though. Oh shoot. Is there a line? Okay. Okay guys, I'm gonna stop the stream. I gotta go to the bathroom and I'll start up later.